Hi, and welcome to Content That Clicks, your go-to pod class for mastering content in the tech world. We're two writers based in the MENA region breaking down everything you need to know about content in all of its forms to level up your skills, your product, and your business.
In each episode, we unpack a different way content can level up your business, whether it's fixing UX issues, getting localization right, or using AI without sounding like a robot. Because when your content clicks, so do your metrics.
Today, it's time for a content boost where we share one of our favorite quick hit content tips to level up your tech writing.
And like we always say, this isn't just a podcast, it's a pod class. So grab your notebook because we're about to share a game-changing perspective that will transform how you write your content.
But first, a quick intro. I'm Rochelle.
And I'm Hennie.
And we are content experts. Together, we have more than 25 years experience writing for over 100 brands across 15 countries.
And we're here to help you write content that clicks. Let's get into it. In today's boost, we're sharing 5 quick ways to test your content, even if you don't have a research team, fancy tools, or any budget at all. Just you, your copy, and a few really simple methods to make sure your content actually clicks.
Okay, let's kick off with a classic, the highlighter test. Share a digital or physical copy of your content with a few people and ask them to highlight anything that feels clear and helpful in green and anything that feels confusing or unclear in red. You'll soon be able to see exactly where your copy is missing the mark and know where to focus your attention. It is a super simple way to spot what needs more work.
Right. And another great and easy test to do is the 5-second test. For this test, I want you to show your website or a screen on your app for just 5 seconds and then remove it from view and ask the following questions. What do you think this page is for? What words or information do you remember? And what caught your attention? If the main purpose of the page isn't clear within those first 5 seconds, or they don't remember that key information you wanted them to notice, it's a sign your copy or structure needs a rethink.
Okay, so up next, we have the test I probably use the most often, and that is guerrilla testing. This is where you grab someone, anyone, and show them a copy of your work and just ask a few simple questions. So things like, what do you think this means? Or what do you think happens when you click this button? Of course, you can tailor the questions to whatever goal you're testing, whether you're looking for clarity or action or tone. The key is getting honest, limited context feedback.
Right. Okay, the next one on our list, preference testing. This is a great low-tech alternative to A/B testing, which you might have already heard of. Perfect if you're short on time or if you don't have a dev or data support. Just show 2 versions of your copy, like a CTA or a subject line or a headline, and ask which one do you prefer and why. It's a quick way to get feedback and see what is resonating. Of course, if you can run a proper A/B test, then you should. You'll get real data on what actually performs better because you'll be surprised how even tiny swaps, like replacing start with get started, can lead to huge shifts.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, now on to our 5th and final content test, user interviews. But often you don't even have to run your own user interviews or usability tests to get copy feedback. Chances are the product design team is already doing interviews. You just need to get involved. You can sit in, observe, and listen out for how people react to the words on the screen as they navigate the product. See if you can sneak in a question or two about the copy as well. It could be as simple as, was anything unclear or confusing? So often it's the small questions that lead to the really big insights.
Right. Okay, time to recap. If you're looking for quick ways to test your content with no fancy tools and a limited budget, then why not try the highlighter test? What's clear and what's not? The 5-second test. Is your message instantly understandable? Guerrilla testing. Grab a human, ask a question. Preference testing. Show 2 versions and see what people prefer. And last, user interviews. Get involved in your product research. Remember, your copy is part of the product, so test it like you would any other feature.
That's it for today's content boost. We'll be back next time with another quick win for sharper content and smoother experiences.
If you want more tips like these, you can follow us on Instagram at Content That Clicks or TikTok at contentthatclicks.pod.
You can also let us know what you think of today's content boost by dropping us a DM or emailing us at contentthatclickspod@gmail.com.
Until next time, keep making content that clicks.